What is up, everyone? We're back here. We finally got this thing home. It's been about a week now. It's just after Thanksgiving, and I've had this thing for about a week now. It was a fun one to get on the trailer, guys. Nearly had it off on the side, and if that would have happened, I don't know what I would have done. I think it would have been try to chain it to the house and get this thing off. This thing was in a really odd spot. It just was not cool. It was just a pain. It was just in an odd spot, and it was such a pain to get it out of that spot and to get it on the trailer. Luckily, everything went smooth. We got it on here safely, and I had it all secured, but now I'm unsecuring it because I'm going to try to see if I can get this thing to run off of its own fuel source, a different fuel source, because I know for a fact the tank's bad on this. I tinkered with it when we were at the property that this thing was at. It was down in the cities, surprisingly, actually, and I picked this thing up for $100, guys. Guy that had it, technically his boss purchased this property. They were fixing up the house. This was abandoned on the property, and they were just trying to get it gone. They had it listed for like $400, and I was like, I just wanted to just say, hey, I'll just take it out of there for you. But they're like, oh, we need at least something for it, and I just gave them $100 for it. The guy that came out to like supervise me, he helped me out, get the thing out of there and get it on the trailer, and it was so nice to have an extra hand, because oh boy, it was a little sketchy there for a second. But you guys ready to see what we will be derbying? I'm stoked, guys. This thing, it will be derbied, and I've never seen a derby of this sort other than on YouTube, and it's gonna be awesome, guys. I'm stoked. I'm excited. And this thing won't be derbied till June, so we got plenty of time to get this thing built. But I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. You guys ready? We are derbying a camper, guys. Yes. I found a show here in Minnesota that posted about actually having a camper derby. And this is one that has been on my bucket list. I'm the one that will do any kind of derby that is out there. I've done lawnmowers, I've done trucks, I've done compacts, full size, weld. I've done just about anything you can think of, guys. Haven't gotten into the mod or anything like that. I don't think I ever will. But this one, yeah, I've also done combines. Yeah, I can't forget about the combine, the cowbine, guys. And this will be the next one of the odd derby stuff, guys. I don't know how they do. From videos I've seen, the body usually falls off. These derbies are not very common. I think the next one after this one should be a bus. I think that should be the next one on my bucket list. We'll see if I can find one or not. But I picked this thing up for $100. It's got a 350 in it, and a turbo 350 trans, I think, was behind it. That there was well worth $100. And I believe this rear end too will be kind of worth saving. It's a dual axle rear end, but I think this thing would be worth grabbing. I'm not sure yet though. We'll see. But otherwise, once this thing is done and over with, I'm gonna rip the motor training out of it. Probably got the axle, and then send everything else off to scrap. And I think I'll have my money back. But we'll see. We'll see. Long ways away before anything else. But this thing was a nightmare to get on the trailer, guys. So where this, basically where this camper was sitting, so if you picture the property that I was at, this was the edge of the house where it was at. That tree there was the neighbor's fence, and the camper was set right dead set in the center of that. And that's all the room I had to work on it. It still has air in the tire, some air, I should say. But I basically took my jack width, I jacked up the front, got blocked, and luckily enough there was a like a tile like pad underneath it, and just where the tires were at, it sunk. But then what I did is I jacked it up, shoved some blocks underneath it just to build it up, and luckily I got this thing to come right out of there. And this thing, I mean, like I said, this thing has been sitting for, I believe, since 07. Let me see here. Yeah, 07 was the last time this thing was tabbed. Wasn't old timers. He had passed away. The kids got rid of the property, or abandoned the property, and this thing was left there, and luckily Marketplace comes through. I'm pretty happy about it. The inside is completely trashed by squirrels. Oh, this thing is just rancid. I don't know like what you're supposed to do. I'm more than likely gonna have to clean this thing out, like strip out the cabinets, the appliances, and all the other goodies before we derby this thing. But if I think right, this little deal here has a skeleton. We'll go through this more in another video, guys, but for now I figured I'd at least just show you what I brought home. I'm so excited to derby this thing. And Chevy Van 330. I believe this has got a 350 behind it, so, or something else. I don't remember what's all in them. But this thing is gonna be fun, guys. So stay tuned for future videos on this, guys. I'm gonna try to get it running off of a secondary fuel tank and see if I can drive this thing off the trailer. I don't know if the transmission works, but we're gonna find out. But stay tuned, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I appreciate all you guys. It's a cold one today. I'm itching to get back inside because my hands are getting cold, and I'm sure the puppies are getting a little cold too. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all you guys. We'll catch you guys all in the next one.